seen it, yeah.
Well, while the food is being set for us, I might as well continue from where we left off. You had just witnessed at the mosque the second prayer of the day. The Muslim is obligated to pray 5 times a day, every day of the year. The first one is before sunrise. The second one was the afternoon prayer. The third one is between now and sunset, the late afternoon we call it. The fourth one at sunset, and the fifth one before going to bed. The Jews were commanded in the book of Daniel to pray 3 times a day, and Jesus Christ, he told his disciples, he said, pray unceasingly. That doesn't mean continuously hallelujah, hallelujah, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. No. What it to me means is that constantly aware of the presence of God. So in other words, with that feeling, whatever you do will be a prayer. You know, how I speak to my brother, how I do my business, conscious always that God is watching me. It's a constant state of prayer. So we Muslims are between the Jews and the Christians. We say, why not 5 times a day? As much as we need physical sustenance 3 times a day, why not a quick spiritual injection 5 times a day? And that is what you witness, the second prayer of the day. As you were seated there, leaning against the wall, you were all facing north. Everybody was facing north, because Mecca is to the north of South Africa. But if you had gone to the east, you'll find all the mosques would be facing west. From the western countries, they'll be all facing east. And from the northern hemisphere, they'll all will be facing south. Reason, as the young man was explaining to you upstairs, that picture of Mecca with the Kaaba, the cube building in the center. Now that is the focus of the whole Muslim world, in that direction. Now we focus in that direction not because God is there, because the Holy Quran tells us, وَلِلَّهِ الْمَشْرِقُ وَالْمَغْرِبِ, says to Allah belongs the east and the west. فَأَيْنَمَا تُوَلُّوا فَثَمَّ وَجْهُ اللَّهِ, and whichever way you turn is the presence of Allah, meaning God is omnipresent. Whether we look up or whether we look down or whether we look sideways, He is everywhere. So that only symbolizes our unity. Facing in that direction, you must have noted that we say Allahu Akbar. Everybody raises his hands up to the shoulders, just almost touching the ears, and he's saying, Allah is the greatest. In other words, it's signifying that I will divorce ourselves from all earthly things, and I will solely contemplate on God. So saying, we read chapters and verses from the Holy Quran, celebrating the praises of God, and we go into different postures, and in every posture, we celebrate His praises.